you hear me? All right, good. Oh. Sorry we're late getting on the audio. JV game here tonight. Here in Eastern Hancock. The Royals are taking on the Lapel Bulldogs. JV boys basketball. Royals coming off a close loss to Shenandoah, and I believe Lapel won their last game. Although off the top of my head, I can't think of who they played. So I just remember seeing they won. Steal there by the Bulldogs. And who was that, number 20, Bush? Took it up, didn't get it. Brady Stevens with a nice hustle. Taps through, taps it out, and Eastern retains possession.
Royals doing a lot of dribbling and some small penetration as Ian White hits the jumper, but weren't able to get anything off until there. Ian White puts up the shot and puts it in, but Lapel playing some pretty solid defense here early on.
Yes, they are. Eastern's JV playing their customary man defense here. They'll switch to zone from time to time, but they pretty much are able to stick in man the whole game. Shot by Frazier's an air ball there. He's a 5'10 sophomore guard. Both teams with, no, I guess Lapel has two freshmen. We only have one freshman on our JV. So, not a lot of young guys on either team, really. Brady Ellis with a long two. Drains it, and we're up 4-0 here. 2 minutes into the game. White with the hook shot over Brady Stevens is no good. Stevens, nice cross-court pass to Ellis. Three from the corner is good. Although the ref signaled three, but then never put his other hand up when he hit it. So I guess they're only going to give him a two.
Might be something that Coach Bechtel would want to review.
Yeah, because this ref down here put his hand up like it was a three.
And
but
we thought it was a three from our angle up
yeah.
here.
But then when he hit it, he just didn't put his other hand up.
Cameron Wise ready to shoot, but that shot falls short. Rebound goes to White.
Nice pass there from Bush right to Cameron Wise. On his little 6-0 run here to start the game. First foul of the game here as Ian White tries to drive it in. It's going to be on 54, Gage White, his first. Ian White gets it into Stevens. Nice move there by Brady Stevens to pick up the two.
Royals are doing a great job as Lapel calls the timeout here. They've scored on nearly every possession and got good looks from everybody. Ellis, Brady Stevens. Coach Bechtel does want to talk to the refs about that shot made by Ellis in the corner to see if it was a three.
Because the ref signaled three when the ball went up. He just didn't put his other arm up. He left one arm up, but not both.
So it looks like they're just going to leave it at a two-pointer.
Nope, they just gave him the point.
Nope, there we go.
So,
all right, then.
So they just gave Brady the point, so that will be three. So Brady's got 5 here early on. Good look there for Frazier. Airballs it.
That's his second air ball of the game
Yeah.
now. We were watching Frazier during warm-ups, and he looked like he had a nice rhythm, a nice shot, and was able to knock down shots from anywhere. But so far, 2 early air balls.
Yeah. Ian, you got to bounce that to him. Ian had Brady. Brady had a good post position, but I think Ian needs to bounce that in because he didn't have the angle throwing the chest pass.
Right, you got to improve the angle a little bit, and those chest passes are not the best bet. You most of the time want to enter in with a bounce pass to a guy at the post.
With a lob or with an entry pass like that, it almost has to be a lob or a bounce. There's
a
no
lob where only your guy can go and get it.
Or the bounce, but with a little bit of English on it to spin it around the defender maybe, but rarely does the chest pass work on that. That's 2 quick fouls there on, if that's on Valentine. It is. It's 2 in a row with almost the same foul where he just pushed Cameron Wise in the back. Wise stopped and Valentine didn't and knocked him down twice in about 6 seconds.
Valentine will take a seat. Chris Mottweiler will check in for him.
Oh. Fast break here. Is that Mottweiler?
Yep.
And Mottweiler gets in and gets 2 right off the bat. Bad pass there by Ian White leads to a quick 2 the other way for the Bulldogs. Ooh, I thought Cameron Wise was out of bounds there, but I guess not. Mismatch here. Brady Stevens on Frazier. If we can find Brady over there. They just switch
back. Yeah. There's White open. He'll take the 3.
Yep. He won't pass that up and hits it. Ian White for 3. Pushes the lead up to 10 for Eastern. Mottweiler pump fakes on Sterrett, drives, takes it all the way in, puts it up, no good. Rebound, though, was Gage White, and he puts it up and in.
That's something you can't allow for Lapel to do to get back into this game. You got a nice early 8-point lead. Giving up offensive rebounds
not a good way to.
Is not a good way to keep it. But Lapel has committed a lot of early fouls here. They're up to 4 now. Mottweiler committed that one.
And they're letting them play a little rough, but they've been kind of obvious fouls. They've been ones where you have to call it. Who just came in for us? Was that Dylan Bates?
Dylan Bates
and Drew White?
Yep.
They'll get Cameron and Ian White. Cameron Wise and Ian White. Inside to Stevens, out to Ellis. Bangs home a 3. Brady Ellis is 2 of 2 from out there.
Great shooting early on so far from the Royals. We've had 2 3-pointers from Ellis.
And 1 from Ian White. Oh, Frazier got pushed in the back there. That was Dylan Bates. Yeah, they're going to call Dylan Bates for the push. They're going to say he was shooting. I don't know if he was shooting, but kind of scooped it up at the end maybe. Frazier's first free throw short.
Frazier doesn't seem in sync as looks to be that he usually is. He looks like a player who's capable of a lot and has a nice touch with his shot, but so far early on he hasn't made anything as he's had 2 air balls and he misses both of his free throws.
Ooh, Joey was open right under the basket. Brady Stevens with the drive and dish to Bates. Bates' 3 is good.
5 3-pointers from the Royals in the first quarter, and that puts the lead to 18-4.
Yeah, they're hitting from all over right now. And it's 3 different guys that have hit him. Long 3 by Ross Hagan. Cuts the lead back down to 11 for Eastern. Good ball movement here for the Royals.
Good ball movement, and they have 20 seconds to play with here, so they don't want to be too aggressive or don't want to get carried away with it.
Yeah, Lapel's being real aggressive defensively here. Forcing Eastern to play a little bit out of sync. Ellis pull up three, no good. He was a little too deep on that one.
Oh, he got fouled. Yeah, he did. Oh, and he made it.
And he made it. Why did we foul him?
Crazy sequence.
Joey Sterrett
there,
comes from behind and whacks him on the wrist from about the volleyball line.
He did get fouled. There's no doubt about that.
No, he did. I didn't know if it was Joey or Brady Ellis, but misses the free throw. Oh, man. But still, that's 2 threes right there for Ross Hagan in the first quarter. So 6 threes in total between the two teams in the first quarter. Makes it an 18-10 first quarter for the Royals with the lead here.
And every three-point shot from the Royals except for that last one from Ellis, which was he kind of stepped into that one, left it short off the front of the rim. Every single one of them went in, and that's what's credited this 18-10 lead here. And this may be the most points that the JV has scored in the opening quarter.
I wouldn't doubt it, unless it's been a really bad team or something where we've just blown them out from the start. I think you're probably right. Really, I mean, we had a great first quarter going defensively until it got inside a minute and Hagan hit 2 threes. I mean, what's the thinking there as a player are you really trying to block a last second heave, or are you just trying to distract him, or what's the thinking behind that? I know the foul didn't end up leading to points, but still,
I think that's exactly what it is. Just the thought of being able to swat a huge shot, and Sterrett, I think he had a good angle. It just wasn't there. He hit him right on the arm.
I couldn't tell if it was Sterrett or Ellis. They were both there. I think you could have called it on either guy. As Sterrett pokes that away from Mottweiler. Dylan Bates picks it up. Connor Bennett checked in during the quarter break. Ball tipped out. Eastern will keep the ball. Malachi Qualls checked in, and Reed Ratzliff. I don't think those two are in. They checked in for the Bulldogs. Nice entry to Brady Stevens. Dishes to Connor Bennett, and Bennett misses the short jumper, but Sterrett with the hard rebound.
Good extra passing there to find Connor Bennett on the baseline for that shot.
Brady Stevens is doing a nice job inside, posting up hard, and we're looking to get him the ball. And so far, every time we've got it in there to him, good things have happened. Frazier's checking back in for the Bulldogs as Mottweiler just picked up his second foul. Sterrett's second free throw is good. First one was no good. And he's got his first point of the game. 9-point lead for the Royals. Three by Hagan is no good. Joey Sterrett clears it away.
Pretty good defensive position there for the Royals.
Yeah, it was.
The Royals have had good movement also on the offensive end early on. Coach Bechtel has to be happy about that, but Bates gets his shot blocked.
Good job by Drew White hustling back and forcing a wild shot there by Hagan. That was a great hustle by Drew. Not a bad shot by Dylan Bates on the other end. It was a good take. He just ran into a bigger guy, blocked the shot.
Good find by Stevens. Drew White can't come up with it, though.
Yeah, that would have been slick if he had caught that on the fly. Sterrett airballs the three. Bennett tries to save it but can't, and Lapel get the ball. Gage White back in for the Bulldogs, and Brady Ellis is going to replace Joey Sterrett for the Royals. Stevens contests the shot from Gage White and forces another miss.
And Brady didn't do too much there. He didn't try and, use his body a lot or get his hands all the way up. He did get a hand up on the shot, but didn't do too much where he would have drawn the foul.
We got the hand up and then immediately turned around and blocked him out.
You don't have to do too much there in the post. I mean, you want to work hard, but you still don't want to be too aggressive, and which most of the time, being too aggressive, you'll lead to a foul.
Exactly.
Ellis.
Ellis's three is in and out. No, you're absolutely right. In the post, if you try doing too much, you're usually going to wind up fouling him. If you swat at it and really bring your arm back and try like you're going to throw it into the second level, you always end up fouling or whiffing completely. Frazier hit that little short jumper, 15-footer. Brings the Bulldogs within 7.
Ball's on the floor. Still on the floor.
Still on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, Brady Ellis dribbled that thing in the corner and just got too deep and had nowhere to go. Frazier, three from straight ahead, no good. Rebound. White's going to let it go out of bounds.
Frazier still seems confident to put up a shot from anywhere on the court, even though he's had some early misses. But I'm guessing the mid-range game is probably his game, because we saw in that last shot that he made was able to dribble right in and pull up real quick and put it down.
Inbounded it. Bates didn't realize we'd inbounded it yet, and it almost hit him in the side of the head. Bates, three from the corner, knocked it down. That's 2 for Dylan Bates.
2 for 2 from three-pointer, Dylan Bates. And now we have a 10-point lead for the Royals.
Nice shooting, Dylan.
Plenty of good shooting. I'd say we're at least above 80% so far from behind the arc.
Oh, yeah. I think Ellis has missed 2. Oh, I think Sterrett missed 1. So we missed 3, but that's about it. 3 from, couldn't tell who shot that. Ratzlaff.
Reed Ratzlaff, I suppose.
So Eastern inbounds, walks it up court. Lapel still playing man defense here. Right through Brady Ellis's hands. Leads to a turnover. You got to squeeze that ball. Nice post up there. Bulldogs did a nice job. They realized that, they kind of had a mismatch there. Gage White's 6'4.5", according to their roster. Connor Bennett's a little under 6 foot. I don't know what we have him listed at, 6.
Yeah, they're very specific here on the Lapel roster.
Makes you wonder, are they cheating a little bit? Or, normally if you see 6'4", you think he's really 6'2". Ian White knocks it down.
They're going to call it a 2.
Call it a 2.
Yep. Connor Bennett with good D on Gage White. But Gage White gets his own rebound and now gets the and one.
And so that's the difference between Connor and Brady. Brady's got a little more meat to block him out. Joey Sterrett picks up his second foul.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to bring in Stevens, and Connor will take a seat now.
I bet Joey will now that he just picked up his second. It was probably going to be Connor. Oh, no, it was Connor. You're right. Sorry. Did he hit just a second there?
Yes, that was his second.
Kind of got lucky on that call there. Inbound to Sterrett. He gets the foul called on Gage White. That'll be 2 on White.
Looks like they doubled Sterrett immediately once he got that ball.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if they'll just
stick
to doing that just to Joey, or maybe if any player down on the post, such as Stevens, gets it, if they try and double that as well.
I haven't seen them really. We've tried to get into Brady, and they've collapsed. I don't know if it's an immediate double or just a collapse based on where Brady caught it. But that was definitely a double as soon as Joey was getting the ball. Miss, and they're going to call Stevens for going over the back there. Ten-point lead, minute 41 left here in the half. Good ball movement for the Bulldogs. Except for there, threw it away. Qualls was looking for Frazier. Frazier cut the wrong way, and it's going to be our ball.
You know, we've seen a lot of empty possessions for the Bulldogs. A lot of balls that, or a lot of passes that have gone out of bounds or just away from their teammate. And that's not typical Lapel basketball, but so far we've seen a lot of that.
Yeah, we have. I guarantee we won't see it in the second game. White drives, pulls up 10, 12-footer and knocks it down. Ian White. He's got 9 first-half points, just under a minute to go here. Ian White ties up Frazier. Gets a jump ball. Good quick hands there by Ian.
Yeah, the Royals are being very active on the defensive end. They haven't had a lot of drives, or they haven't allowed a lot of drives, but it's led to a lot of steals, and right there get a jump ball.
We've done a good job of not fouling when they're driving. You know, a lot of times we get in the habit of just kind of being lazy and hacking somebody when they're in the lane. We've had active hands, though. So Wise is going to hold here for the last shot. Sterrett hits the layup.
Great ball movement from the Royals there.
That was great. Don't foul him here, guys.
Just short.
Yeah. Yep. So 29-15, 14-point lead here for Eastern at the half. That was a great first half, both offensively and defensively.
Great first half. Great shooting from behind the arc especially. I believe we had at least 7 three-pointers made.
We only had 5. They had 2, so 7 total.
7 total. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Ellis made 2. Bates made 2. White
Feels like they had more, but.
Well, Ian had one where his foot was on the line out here, so.
Okay, yep, that would make sense.
You know.
But, yeah, great shooting from the Royals. I don't think anyone expected such hot shooting.
No, not right off the bat like that.
And they've had good stops on the defensive side, getting steals. Lapel's been kind of out of sorts on some possessions, and that's led to the turnovers. But, yeah, pretty good first half for the JV Royals.
Yep. We'll be back here at about 9:23 and bring you the second half and then the varsity game. Stay with us. All right, we're back here to start the second half of the JV game between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Lapel Bulldogs. Eastern Hancock leads by 14. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments each coach made at halftime. The Bulldog basketball here. Luke Rich, first we've seen of him so far, is out there with Jordan Delphia. Hagen. Can't tell who else here. Caden Ikes. And Reese King. Hagen the line. And misses the first. Second free throw's up and good.
Travel there called on Jordan Delphia. Cameron Wise brings it up for the Royals, gets a screen from Ellis up top. Now over to Ellis, who drives left. And she passes in to Starrett. Starrett tries to find Stevens, but the ball gets poked away, and now the Bulldogs have it. No travel called there. Ball hits the top of the backboard. And it'll go back over to the Royals. Wise over to Ellis. Ellis drives left again. Hands off to White. Drives middle. Brings it back out. Stevens now has it. Over to Ellis. Royals being patient, trying to find the good look. Starrett is trying to post up underneath on Hagen. Stevens for three. He hits it. Three-pointer for Brady Stevens, and now the lead is pushed to 16. Ball's tipped around, and Stevens corrals it. Like Wise may have gotten poked in the face. He's kind of touching around his nose area.
Sorry, I was fixing the clock. Did you mention how Lapel has a completely different lineup of guys that didn't play in the first half?
I did not mention that, but I do now notice it. Looks like Hagen's the only one that's out there from the first half.
That was a weak call right there. Delphia he and Brady Ellis just kind of collided, but it wasn't the initial contact that knocked him down. It was the secondary contact. It's almost like he got hit, waited a second, and then fell. He's going to shoot a three, no good. Rebound Stevens. As Stevens throws it to nobody.
Hagen almost lost it. It's been moving the lane. No good. A couple guys going after the ball.
Eastern's going to get the ball. Brady Ellis got hit in the face. Starrett three. No good. And Joey just picked up his fourth, didn't he? Going for that loose ball.
Yeah, he swiped at it, but a little too much arm.
Yep. Joey just picked up his fourth. You know, it's one of those, they always say swipe up, not down. And He's going to have to go to the bench early here.
Good ball movement from the Bulldogs. Hagan has it over to Delphia. Reese King tried to drive, but looks like foul away from the ball. And it's going to go to Delphia. Illegal screen, even though he's 100 pounds.
I didn't see that, so I can't.
I didn't see it either, but
I don't know.
That's what they called. Unless he was setting a screen on Cameron Wise.
Ellis with the floater. Nice shot, Brady Ellis. It's his 10th point of the game.
Hagan, strong drive, yep. That has to be white ball.
Yeah, it does.
The ref down here had the best look at it, but he was just asking for help. And they'll call a jump ball, but it'll be Royals' possession.
Yeah, the ref under the basket couldn't have seen that, so that's the hard part with only 2 refs in a JV game.
That's right.
Ian White over to his brother Drew. It's Ian up top. Has Ellis on the wing for 3. Shorts. That ball had no chance. There was no arc on that shot.
A straight shot from Ellis.
Like he shot put it at the rim. I don't know what. If it came out of his hand weird or what. I mean, Lapel has 2 6'3" players on the court. Hagan, long 3, no good. And Rich and Ikes. But Rich is listed as 6'3", only 148 pounds. Lapel wanted an over the back call there. Oh, nice take by Cameron Wise. And the Royals push the lead up to 20.
That's the travel, yep.
Yep.
Interesting with this lineup change from Lapel having 4 completely new starters for the second half. Maybe
we're going 5 new players here. Looks like they're going with starters.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I was getting ready to say the same thing, and then as you said that, I saw one guy pop up, and then 4 more just
maybe
ran out there.
I was going to say maybe there's some guys who will be playing varsity, which I'm sure there'll be guys dressing, but if there's guys that have to play, and, you know, the guys in the first half are only eligible for a half, and they want to play a lot more varsity, but might not be the case.
No, because they're putting them all in here, so we'll see.
Now a 20-point lead for the Royals with just about to hit the 2-minute warning. It's a foul. Yeah.
Well, it fell on Bush. Yeah. Number 20, Dane Bush.
Wise gets tripped up.
Yep.
Going in with his left.
He landed funny on his knee.
Very slow to get up.
Yeah. I think it was just the way he landed. You know, hit right on that kneecap. Get a little bit of a stinger there. Mottweiler right back in to get Valentine as Valentine picks up his 3rd foul. Ooh, nice find. Hit it, Brady. Nice. Excellent job. Nice cut by Brady Stevens and nice find by Drew White. Good job of Brady Stevens staying down. That foul was on the floor. Ian White just grabbed, who was that? Was that Frazier? No.
There almost could have been a foul on the Bulldogs when Ellis went up for the shot, or for the rebound.
Yeah, Qualls knocked him down. I don't know how that was on the shot. That was absolutely on the floor.
That was on the floor.
Because Ian had him wrapped up before the ball even came out, came down to him. They give Bush free throws. He hits the first. It's got to be nice at JV level when you can go 6'3", 6'3", 6'4".
Two for two goes Dane Bush. Dylan Bates is in the game for the Royals. Good drive by Ellis.
Job. Nice little pull up by Brady Ellis.
The Bulldogs were rotating around, and Ellis was able to beat the guy that came after him, but then he had multiple guys come after him, and that was a good decision to pull up before they got to him
instead
too
of
late.
taking it all the way in and getting blocked. Qualls beats Ellis out for the ball. Bush takes it up.
Not sure where he got fouled, but I think they're going to get Ian White.
I think Ian popped him on the head. So they're going to give Bush the basket. Gets the and one here. See if he hits the free throw. Hits it. Bennett checking in for the Royals here. Bates loses it. Ian White gets it back. White drives. Up and under. Nice move by Ian White.
Great move by Ian White. Yeah, doing it all by himself.
And that lead is going to be 21 going into the fourth quarter. We just keep increasing it. I think we were up by, 8 at the first, 16 at the half, and now 21 into the third.
Yep, not letting up are the Royals.
And it's really balanced scoring for us. I mean, Ian White has 11. Brady Ellis has 10. Brady Stevens has 7. Dylan Bates has 6. Really balanced. So it'll be Lapel basketball to start the fourth quarter. Mottweiler drives on Drew White, loses the handle on it, but gets it back.
Having trouble to find somebody. Frazier makes a good cut.
Oh, Qualls didn't push Stevens in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, Brady Stevens doesn't get knocked down for nothing. Yeah, Connor Bennett with the foul. See, Bush hits the first one. And the second. Full court pressure here from the Bulldogs. Stevens gets it into Ian White, but he's being hounded. Oh, come on.
Bulldogs double teamed the first guy that got the ball out of bounds pass for Stevens. And then was able to break it after the half court line.
Hagan with the three.
Yep.
His third three of the game.
Lapel almost should have went to this full court press earlier.
But go after it, Brady. Don't just get fouled or don't get stripped and then don't do anything.
Coach Bechtel calls the timeout to prevent anything worse from happening.
Yeah, because they just took that 21-point lead down to 14 real quick. Well, with this type of press, you've got to get the ball in and then immediately get it back to the inbounder. And this is where you'll probably see Coach Bechtel put somebody else in, maybe not Brady Stevens inbounding it. Maybe go to, Cameron Wise inbounding it or somebody like that, Brady Ellis. Because you want to get it in, get it right back to that guy, and then look up court. Because if we can get it right back into the inbounder and then up to half court to Bennett or Drew White or somebody, then we're money.
And once they double team the guy who gets it, the opposite guard should go towards the middle of the court.
Yeah, like the three-point line, volleyball line, top of the
right
key
there. And then the inbounder, which is Stevens, he needs to, once he puts the ball in play, needs to come in right underneath the basket.
Absolutely. So there he got it into Bates. Now they changed up their zone a little bit. Be smart here, Joey. Well, got called for the charge. That's going to be 5 on Joey Sterrett. I don't know how that was a charge. I don't know how they called that a charge. Because Joey was going at an angle.
Coach Bechtel doesn't agree with the call. I don't think it was a good call because Joey was coming in at an angle, and I'm not sure there was full contact from Joey.
Joey was angling towards the corner of the court, and the guy that got hit fell back towards the baseline. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He fell the wrong way. Hagan buries another three. Get it back. See, Bates did not get up there high enough right there. Be smart, pull it out, set up our offense, guys. Just what you were talking about our opposite guard has to step up to the top of the key, and we didn't do that there. Mottweiler gets called for the foul. Here you see Cameron Wise came in, just got Bates, and I'm sure that's what he's telling Dylan Bates on the sideline now. All right, guys, quit yelling at each other. Still 5 minutes left here. 11-point lead for the Royals.
Good spin move by
Hagan. Frazier. That's Frazier.
Excuse me, Frazier.
Makes it a 9-point game.
A really crazy sequence here, though. Yeah. Lapel has scored, was it 12 unanswered points?
Yeah, it was 42-21 at the start of the quarter, so they've hit 12 unanswered here, and in 2 minutes. 2 minutes of game time, they've scored 12 points.
Oh, wow.
Coach Bechtel calls another timeout. It's down to 5. This just went. They've scored 16 unanswered, and we can't even get the ball across half court right now.
You almost wonder where this was from Lapel early on. They should have been doing this the whole game, right from the get-go.
Yeah, and we just look scared. We look like nobody wants to have possession of the ball.
I bet if Lapel had been in this full court pressure the whole game, they'd be the ones ahead by 20.
Yeah, this would be a totally different game right now. Well, and we had this officiating crew a couple weeks ago, and they will let pretty much everything go. You know, they're gonna let guys play basketball, which is fine. I like that, but it allows a team like Lapel here to really just get up and press you hard and not have to worry about fouling too much.
Now Brady isn't going to be the one taking it out. We got Drew White taking it out here.
And here's where you misstare it because of the size. They're trapping rough here.
They are trapping really well. Right, the very first pass, they have 2 guys right there on the ball.
Mottweiler has 4, so he looks to be their best trapper and defender here. So Wise beats it. And Wise hits the layup. Finally stopped the bleeding a little bit there. Don't let Hagan get a clean look. Oh, you got to help sooner.
Crazy shot from Mottweiler.
Yeah, that was not a good shot by Mottweiler, but we have to help. Play smart. Don't foul here, guys, because any foul for us, they're in the bonus.
We don't want to give them
Hagan 3 short.
We don't want to give them free points and not have the clock be stopped.
Have the clock being stopped. Pull it out, Ian. Good. Smart move by Ian White. Hits his brother for 3. No good. Nothing stupid, Brady. 3 minutes to go here. 7-point lead for Eastern. Frazier, long 3. Didn't airball it, but he missed the rim. That's 3 or 4.
He's almost shooting it. He's almost shooting it too quick, I think.
Yeah. And like you said, he looks like a shooter. He looks like a good player, and he's listed on their varsity roster, so you know he's not a bad player at all. Oh. They're going to foul him, make sure he doesn't make the shot.
Did he foul him?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
If you're going to be close, make sure he doesn't make the shot.
Montwaller misses the free throw.
Yeah.
I'd say that's the guy, if you have to, that you probably want
that,
to foul.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a great free throw shooter. The couple have watched him shoot.
You don't need. Oh, man.
Get back.
Oh, he traveled.
How many steps is he allowed? You can't spin and then take more steps towards the basket. That was a terrible call.
They missed that one bad.
Yes, they did. And Coach Bechtel was out the half court asking the refs about it, and they don't want to talk about it. They know they missed that one. Nothing you can do, though. 3-point game.
We got a ball game now.
Around, 2 minutes? They put the timeout time on the scoreboard for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't know why we do that.
It may have been at around 2.5 or less.
I was thinking it was 2-0 something, if I remember right, but I could be just thinking funny. Stevens the inbound, 2-10. Gets it into Ian White. Over to Wise. Up to Bates. Pull it back out and be smart. Good. Now, we don't want to go into like ultimate clock conservation mode. We still want to try to get good shots.
Right.
But, don't pick it up there.
Can't be anything tough.
But just nothing dumb, you know? Qualls picks it off and makes it a 1-point game. Frazier pushes Brady Stevens. That's going to be 6 team fouls for the Bulldogs. So anything after this, we're going to be shooting 1-and-1. Dribble it, Ian. Go. Minute 23.
Another steal. Oh, he traveled.
Now he traveled. Are they going to call it this time? Yes. Finally. And that was huge, too, because he hit that layup. That would have been a lead for the Bulldogs. Valentine coming back in. We got a 30-second timeout by the Royals. Up by 1, minute 13 to go. We've got to be better. The last couple possessions, we've turned it over. We're trying to ice the game. We're trying to do that. We're turning it over, losing the ball. This whole fourth quarter, we've looked like we don't want anything to do with the ball.
Lapel they did a good job. And I've noticed whoever has it, someone is coming to double. So it doesn't matter who ends up with it, who's dribbling. And it's always a different guy. So they must know that closest man is going to go and double.
It's almost the closest man on the opposite side of the court is coming at him. You know, if they start dribbling to the middle of the court, the closest guy on the opposite side of the court is coming.
Good job there breaking it. Ian White did a nice job giving it back to Stevens.
Brady Ellis got the ball, got the shot and the foul. Whew, breathing room. So Brady Ellis with the basket. Hagan with the foul, and let's see if Brady can make this 2 possessions. Little offense, defense here. Connor Bennett for Brady Stevens. Ellis' free throw, got it. 4-point lead for Eastern. 1 minute to go. Do not let Hagan get a great shot off here. Frazier, 18-footer's good. Bennett gets it into Bates. And they're going to foul Dylan Bates with 38 seconds left on the clock.
Bates had a lane to take on the opposite sideline, but was looking towards the middle of the court.
Mm-hmm.
Could have just took it across there easily.
Yeah. So Bates shooting 1-1. Timeout here by the Bulldogs. 2-point lead. Bates shooting 1-1. These are big free throws just to push this back up to a 2-possession game.
I'm guessing the Lapel coach here is going to give his players the play that he wants them to run on their next possession once they get this ball.
I'm sure, like you said, Lapel's drawn up a play here. See if we keep Bennett in or go back to Stevens. We'll be on D, so I would assume Bennett. Now, we're not going to put anybody up here to try to rebound this. Interesting move here. Bates hits the first. I think this is one of those they can block out well, and only bad things are going to happen. We're probably not going to get a clean offensive board. So
Right. Mine is not.
And he'll just hit them both, so it doesn't matter.
Might as well not risk getting a foul and just sending it on the other end.
Exactly.
Also, you're able to have all guys get back and be able to play defense as
Hagan drains that shot. Look up, Dylan.
or get fouled and hit 2 more free throws.
We'll do that too, but I'd rather take the layup. So Bates shooting 1-1. That's 9 fouls on the Bulldogs. So anything after this will be 2 shots. 2-point lead for Eastern. Bates hits the first. Smooth as butter. Second one's no good. 3-point lead. 18 seconds left. Hagan for 3. No good. Rebound Bennett on the good, strong block out. And they got a foul on Valentine. There we go.
Lapel almost stripped the ball there and caused the jump ball, but then someone came in after that and took Bennett down, and they almost came away with the steal.
I think Connor had a hold of it. I think it was the foul that caused him to lose that ball. Personally, I could be wrong. So Connor's going to get 2 shots here, hit one of them, and push this up to 4. That was not it.
One of these would be nice.
Get the second, Connor. This is the second. Still a 3-point game. Mottweiler for three. No good. And that's ball game.
Royals come away with a real squeaker.
On a 21-point fourth quarter lead.
Credit the Bulldogs for a huge fourth quarter burst.
That was
16 unanswered points. Got the lead, got the Royals lead down to 1.
Yeah, that was a close one. That was a great job there. Great fourth quarter by the Bulldogs. Just not enough. Like I said, we just managed to hold them off. Good job of Coach Bechtel using his timeouts and calming his team down every time that they started to get on a little bit of a run and keeping them from just blowing us up out of the water there. So, great job. And looking forward to the varsity game because it should be, I don't know how it can compete with that one, but it should be a great game as well. So, both teams will warm up here, and then we'll be back after that. All right, we have about 3 minutes to go here before tip-off of the varsity game here in Charlottesville, Indiana, between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Lapel Bulldogs. Here tonight, the Bulldogs enter the game with an 8-8 record, but they're a better team than their record shows. I believe, if I was looking this up correctly, they're 120th in the state strength of schedule-wise, which is really good for a 2A team. They've just played a kind of a meat grinder of a schedule, and like I said, that's why they're 8-8. The Royals are 10 and are we 10 and 3? Yeah, 11 and 3. But 10 and 3. Right? Yeah. You know, we had a little bit of a rough stretch there in the middle with Wapahani and Union County back-to-back losses, but we've bounced back a little bit and beat Shenandoah last week pretty handily. That was a good Shenandoah team. So the Royals are currently tied for the lead in the Mid-Eastern Conference. Right now it's a three-way tie between the Shenandoah Raiders, the Wapahani Raiders, and the Royals. But Shenandoah and Wapahani still have to play each other, so one of them is going to wind up with 2 losses. So we're still kind of in the driver's seat as far as the conference goes. The Sagarin ratings for tonight put this game at a 5-point game. They say anything inside of a 3 on the Sagarin is a coin flip. So we're basically just a little bit outside of a coin flip here tonight. And with home court advantage, it does make it a coin flip. So according to the computers, this should be a really close game, a really good game. Jimmy Howell, the coach here for the Lapel Bulldogs, he's been around for a long time, knows what he's doing, an excellent coach, and he's going to have his team prepared and ready to go. Aaron Spalding on the other side, 210 wins in his career. He's been here for 18 years, and same thing with him. He knows what he's doing. He's going to have his team ready to go. And it should be a great week or a great game here. They've had a good week of practice. So we'll have starting lineups here in just a minute, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, we'll have starting lineups here in just a sec. I couldn't see the starting lineups there for the Bulldogs because we had a lot of Bulldog fans standing up in front of us. Royals with their new tradition this year of shutting off the lights and using the spotlight for their starting lineups. A one guard, number 1, senior Tyler Castle. At one forward position, number 5, senior Duncan Sherry. At another guard, number 15, another senior, A.J. Meggie. At the third guard, another senior, number 21, Addison True. And then at the big guy inside, number 43, junior Peyton Gray. So there for the Bulldogs, we have 42, Preston Scott, 44, Luke Richardson, 40, Caleb Bloom, 10, Carson Huber, and 30, Austin Lyons. Richardson and Cherry will jump for it here. Richardson gets the tip, and Lapel controls the tip here. Royals come out in the zone. Deep three to start it for Austin Lyons, and he hits it right off the bat. 3 points. It's not how we want to see that start. Bulldogs playing man here, but switching. Addison True drives and hits the layup.
Nice take by Addison True.
Really good take. Bulldogs get it inside to Scott. True deflects it out of bounds, and Lapel will keep the ball.
Hopefully we can get used to that, seeing many EH players having their hands up, causing a lot of deflections.
Mm-hmm. Huber up top. Over to Lyons. Back up to Huber. Into the corner, Bloom. Just kind of moving around up top. Trying to get it inside, but we're keeping our hands up, doing a good job, not letting them see any passing lanes in there. Quick reversal, Bloom for 3 from the wing, and he drains one. 6-2 real quick as they've just drained 2 threes. True drives, kicks to Meggie, too long. Scott comes away with the rebound. Scott takes it in, and Gray blocks him out of bounds. Nice job, Peyton.
Pretty good defensive play there from Peyton Gray.
Yeah. Got on top of the ball. Knocked it out. Side, Richardson kicks it back out to Lyons, and he drains another 3. They're starting off like our JV did. They're 3 of 3 from behind the arc. It's the only shots they've taken. And it's 9-2, Lapel. True working against Preston Scott. They switch. Maggie out to Cherry. Cherry drives and loses the ball to Huber.
Too much traffic there for Cherry to try and get through.
Yeah. Huber's one of those small guys with quick hands. He's only a sophomore. 5'7", 120. Hard closeout Lions. 15-footer's good.
Lions is showing his pure shooting ability early.
They haven't missed a shot yet. And it's 11-2. Right off the bat, Lions has 8. Royals going to have to take a timeout. I don't know if we're going to have to go man here or what. But we're going to have to do something.
I would say stick to the 2-3 zone for now, and eventually Lapel's going to miss shots, but then you have to have a consecutive streak after that of possessions where Lapel doesn't get good looks, and hopefully they'll miss some shots and we can cause some steals.
Nagy, gets it inside to Gray. Nice job. Peyton misses it. Nice tap up by Cherry, but squeeze that, Duncan. Duncan tried to tap it up and in instead of grabbing it and shooting it back up. I'd like to see him grab that and shoot that next time. Good ball movement. Huber back up top with it. Resets the offense. Preston Scott muscles his way in. Spin move misses, and Maggie gets the rebound. First miss of the game for the Bulldogs. Come on, AJ. Pulls up. Castle 3. Got it. Tyler Castle. That's what I like to see. When his first 3 goes in, that's a good thing. Preston Scott takes it in on Gray. Wild shot. That was way late on that foul.
That was a late call, and it wasn't the right call because Scott was out of control.
Yes, he was. Had he gone up and gone through Peyton's chin, I would agree with that completely. But he tried to fake an up and under left-handed shot, and yeah. Scott's first free throw short. Let's see, Blattner's going to get Duncan, and Eichen's going to get Peyton Gray. Scott's second free throw, no good. True with the rebound.
Interesting that they have Scott on True. Scott a lot bigger.
He's a good athlete, though.
He is a good athlete. I'm guessing he's probably their best defender.
Yeah. Got a push there on, I think that was Bloom with the push. Yes, it was.
Royal set up in a box look. Blattner will look to take it out.
Gets it inside to Eischen.
Eischen in the game now.
Nice pass to AJ. Kicks out Blattner, corner 3. Got it. Tyler Blattner and Tyler Castle keeping us in this one early. Both of them have a 3, and it's back to a 3-point game. 11-8, Bulldog lead. Huber up top with it, inside to Scott. Lyons for 3. No good on that one, and Meggie comes down with it.
I think if you're Tyler Blattner, though, and you're on that side where Lyons is, or whoever is on the side where Lyons is, they have to be edging towards his side when he's out past the three-point arc. That way he can't get off a good look.
Castle for 3. Ooh. Yeah, Addison. Nope, they called Blattner.
Yeah.
They kind of ran over Huber there. And Schroep's going to get Castle. Yeah, you're right. Whoever it looks like Schroep and AJ over the. Nope. Where'd the Lions go? Lions will be on this side, so it'll be Blattner and True. Have to hedge out just a little bit further. Probably Blattner. You don't want Addison doing that because you give open Richardson, or give Richardson an open look under the basket, but, you know, don't let Lions get off that open 3. Huber over to Lyons. Just kind of passing around. This looks very similar to our zone offense. Corner 3 from Richardson, no good, and True gets the rebound. True takes it all the way in, gets it knocked away, and they're going to call that out on Addison.
I feel like maybe not a foul, but I still think he didn't lose that out on his own.
No,
he either had contact or
I don't think there was a foul there. I think that that's what Addison's goal was to get a foul, but I think they poked it away. As Addison comes out, Nokucherry comes back in. Notice they're now moving Scott and Richardson around a little bit more. They've widened Richardson out, trying to get us to spread our zone out a little bit wider.
And they're setting screens for each other.
Yeah,
Scott is set one for Richardson.
But they're moving all the way out into the deep corner instead of just staying in the short corner. Doesn't seem to work as Strope gets that steal. Maggie pulls up for three. Nope, short. Lob into Scott. Oh. How exactly was he out of bounds if he was in the air?
And he got rid of the ball before he even touched the ground.
Yeah. I don't know how he called that out on AJ. He was up in the air. Oh, Lions for three. Yeah, gone. Lions has 11 of their 14. Blattner, corner three. No. Eischen, good hustle, Eischen. Getting the rebound. Maggie drives, 15-footer is good. AJ Maggie gets on the board and makes it a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bloom. Top to Huber, over to Lyons. Bulldogs going to take the last shot here. Lions wing three. No good. Rebound Richardson. Putback's no good. And the third putback's no good.
Almost had a foul call there. I thought they were going to.
I thought they were going to get Eischen on that foul.
Yeah, they're going to give it to Eischen, but got lucky there.
Yeah, we did.
And not a bad quarter. Lions has 3 threes, and that's
not okay.
That's not okay. But still, it's not as bad as what it could be.
No, and we just have to play that better, We've got to play out a little bit more. Make Lyons prove that he can beat us off the dribble instead of letting him beat us off with a three.
Coach Spalding does not look happy in his huddle that he has down here. I think he's mad that the Royals aren't getting out on Lyons good enough.
Pretty good crowd here tonight. Lapel brought a great crowd. Our side of the gym's fairly full, not quite like it was for Shenandoah the other night, but still a good crowd. Royals ball to start this quarter, sorry. We'll have Schroep, Cherry, Eischen, Castle, and True. Cherry three. Got it. Duncan Cherry.
It's now 5 Royals in the scoring column.
We're at our best when lots of guys are scoring. When we're relying just on, Addison for scoring, we're not playing well. Huber, dead away three, drains it. They've hit 5 threes on us.
Just a sophomore is Huber.
Yeah.
5'7", 120.
Schroep directing traffic, gets it over to Castle. Ooh, Castle thought about the three, drives, kicks. Schroep for three. Doesn't go in. Good job, Eischen. Nice job by Jacob Eischen fighting for it. And then gets it over to True for the easy layup.
That was great team play from Eischen, going after the board, and then dumping off to True, who had an easy look at a two-pointer.
Huber hits another three from up top. Does Eischen look even thinner than he did at the start of the season? Or is it just me?
I think so.
I think it looks like he's, I don't want to say thinner, trimmer,
He can definitely move a lot better.
I mean, he's moving better now than he was in November. Cherry three is money.
His second three-pointer of the game. We're going back and forth here.
2-point lead for Lapel. Richardson drives, takes it up against Eischen. Good job, Jake. Misses and True comes away with it. Eischen did a good job of staying straight up. He knows he's not going to block Richardson's shot.
That was defensive by Eischen. He jumped straight up, didn't come down. That's what didn't get the
But
foul
didn't
called.
take himself out of position.
Give it back to him. Oh, too late.
Good hustle,
Wow,
Duncan.
great. Everybody's hustling.
Yes, they are, and ties up the game at 20. They're really spreading our zone out now. Scott, spin move. No good. Rebound True. And Eischen again, good job just keeping his hands up. Scott strikes me as being really athletic, but hasn't shown me anything that shows he's a great scorer inside yet. Castle three. Got it. Tyler Castle for a three, and the Royals have their first lead of the game, 23-20. Ooh, Bloom thought about the three. Kick by Addison. Maggie's going to come in and get Schroep. And Cole Alexander, 6'2 sophomore, is going to come in and replace Bloom for Lapel. Lapel's not going real deep into their lineup. Huber three. Good again.
3 for 3.
He's got 3 threes, and Lions has 3 threes.
It's a 3-point clinic here early on.
Ooh, get it to AJ. AJ's got a mismatch. Get it. No. True, long three. No good. They switched, and we had AJ on the much smaller Huber posting up. Got to hit that. Eischen with the steal. True running. I don't
know how he hit it, but it went in.
I don't either. I think he was just trying to get fouled, and he hits the shot. 25-23, 2-point lead for Eastern.
It's almost a bad habit that True has. He tries to draw the foul before even putting up
Eischen
a
with
good
another
quality
steal.
shot. But here he comes again, and he misses that one.
And that, you're right. You could tell he tried to lean into the defender and try to draw that foul before he took the shot. Yeah, that was a good observation there. Huber, another three. That one hit the wire.
Still has a nice shot from Huber.
You got Blattner coming in for Cherry and Gray coming in for Eischen. Eischen played really well there.
Yes, he did.
I know he didn't score, but defensively and passing-wise, and that was very good. telling you, AJ needs to post right now. Castle's runner's blocked. Huber's got it, hits Lyons. Ooh. Knocked away, but Lyons keeps it.
Oh, Huber almost traveled.
Yeah, he almost traveled. They've got Richardson, the big guy, out there playing on the wing, and every time they get it to him, we're doubling him. But I think we need to hold that double a little longer.
Maggie has that foul. I think he came down at one point just a tad.
Yeah.
And then after the contact happened, he went straight up to try and not get the foul call, but they gave it to him.
Scott, to me, looks like the kind of player who is looking for the foul, not the basket there. The way he plays that, it looks like he's just trying to get the foul, not necessarily hit the basket. And because he's had some crazy spinning shots in here. First one's no good. Second free throw is good. Preston Scott with his first point of the game. 1 point lead for Eastern. Maggie waiting on something to happen here. Castle corner three. Now Castle did get hit there. He got hit right on the hand.
I still think we could have got a better look than that.
I still think we got to post AJ up there. He's got Huber on him.
And Gray tried to post up as well, but he had Richardson on him. Not favorable there. So
yeah, Gray doesn't really have the mismatch that AJ does.
But Maggie, yeah,
I know AJ's not a post player, but
still, if he gets it down the lane, he's capable of backing down a guy
and he's strong and he can elevate. Richardson's three is good. Tag on. Like you said, this may be a three-point shooting clinic from both teams. That puts Lapel back up. It's 27-25.
And that's the 8th three-pointer from the Bulldogs.
We have 5 of our own, so we're not doing too shabby. Interesting, they put number 34 Cole Alexander down on Gray and moved Richardson out on Blattner. Alexander's only 6'2". Richardson's 6'5", so interesting swap there.
Triple screen for True up top. That one's way off.
Nope, didn't get it off.
Close, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that play, Lapel's watching film. They knew that play was coming, that triple screen up top, and Richardson jumped out to it and cut Addison off and didn't give him anywhere to go. And I don't think Castle wanted that shot, but took it out of necessity. So we've got real quick points, and then we'll wrap up the half for you. Tyler Castle with 6, Duncan Cherry with 6, Blattner with 3, Meggie with 2, and True with 8. Here in the first half as the Lapel Bulldogs lead the Eastern Hancock Royals 27-25. All right, we're back here with 1 minute to go in halftime. Again, the Lapel Bulldogs lead the Eastern Hancock Royals 27-25. It's been a 3-point barrage. The Bulldogs have hit 8 threes, a 2, and a free throw. Okay, Lapel ball to start the half. Royals have starters, Bulldogs have starters. So that's Huber, Lyons, Bloom, Scott, and Richardson for the Bulldogs. And that is, Cherry, get that rebound, Duncan. Sorry, that is not get that rebound, Duncan. That is Castle, Cherry, True, Gray, and Maggie for the Royals.
Looks like the Bulldogs had a play they were wanting to run the very first possession. And they got the Lions 3. They got what they wanted. They just couldn't convert. Ooh, yeah, close there. Huber tried to thread the needle. Got bailed out with the kick.
Yeah, I thought Addison was going to pick that off and take it the other way, but
those calls are so hard, those calls are so hard to figure out.
Because they're bang-bang plays.
Right, you don't know if it's a legit kick or if it just went off their knee or their shin, yeah.
Royals still staying in the zone. The Bulldogs are moving a little bit more than they were in the first half against that zone. Cherry gets called for the push. That's 2 quick fouls on Duncan Cherry. His second, team second.
The Lions is kind of shaking up a little bit, looks like.
Yeah, he got knocked down, and he was slow to get up.
I think when he was driving in, he was a little bit out of control, too. And Castle didn't necessarily push him, but Castle was there, and that's what made Lions fall.
Preston Scott takes it up, puts it up and in. Only their second 2-pointer of the game, and we're talking a minute into the third quarter. They've got AJ posting up on Huber. Cherry's pass. I guess we'll redeem ourselves. Cherry's pass to Castle's picked off, and then his Preston Scott's pass to Lyons. Lyons got tripped up and fell down.
We got lucky there.
Yeah, we did.
Lapel fans aren't arguing, though, because I think Lyons got tripped up on himself.
Yeah. We had Maggie posting up last time down the court. There he elevates over Huber, but bad miss, AJ. I like the shot, but don't hit all of them.
There's another kicked ball, but they didn't call that one.
Bloom, corner 3 is good.
His second 3-pointer of the game.
Yep. I think you got to close out hard on Bloom there because he's got to. I know he hurt his knee in football season. I don't think he moves particularly well off the dribble. Maggie responds. I was saying, I think you just close out hard on Bloom and try to make him beat you off the dribble. Huber couldn't find anything up top. Bloom, another 3, hits again.
And that was such a good look for Bloom because Preston Scott set a screen on Meggie, and Meggie is in the bottom of the 2-3 zone, and Meggie wasn't able to get there before Castle could come over and take over, and that's what led Bloom to the wide open three.
Yeah, true deep three. Doesn't even hit the rim. And Lyons takes it coast to coast, and Spalding's going to call a timeout. I didn't even look down. I was writing, and I started saying he's going to call a timeout before he even did, because that was one of those sequences where you just knew what was going to happen. And just like that, it goes from a 2-point game to a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. We just can't. AJ can't get caught extended that high on the court. You know, he was up. Well, he was up almost to the free throw line, wasn't he? Free throw line extended.
And that's the part of the 2-3 zone where a good offense will be able, if they see that the bottom guys in the zone are starting to hedge up, then they can throw over those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And if they get too hedged up, you can see some back screens. But if you don't hedge up high enough, then they're going to get off these three-pointers, and that's what Lapel has done.
Yeah. And right now, again, they've only hit 3 twos, and one of those was a fast break layup, so I would make them beat us off the dribble. Blattner came in for Meggie during that timeout. True takes it up, gets the shot and the foul. Addison True with the layup. Basket's good. Fouls on 42, Preston Scott. Aishin's going to come in and get Peyton Gray. True's free throw is good. Leads back down to 6. Royals switch to man defense.
I believe that's the first free throw we've made, isn't it?
It is. That's the first free throw we've taken?
I think that's true, too.
Yeah, they haven't called a lot of fouls this game. Richardson drives on Aishin. Aishin got beat. We've been talking about Aishin playing good defense, staying down and not getting out of position. And there he bit on the pump fake. Free throw's no good for Richardson. So no harm really there. Ooh. Got Blattner in the corner. True 15-footer. Short, good hustle by Cherry to bounce it off Richardson's shin and out of bounds to the Royals.
True wasn't 100% on that shot. I think either his feet weren't good or he didn't have good placement on that ball, and it was nowhere near the rim.
It looked like I got in the air and didn't know if I was going to pass or shoot. Aishin behind the back of it over here. Getting fancy. Inside to Blattner. Kick out to Cherry over. One more
good extra pass.
Ball movement. Oh. You got the three you wanted from Castle in the corner, and then Addison almost got the putback. Good job by Duncan Cherry blocking Lyons on the other side. We had what we wanted there. That was beautiful ball movement.
That was great ball movement. It looked like the San Antonio Spurs on that possession.
Yeah.
Plenty of good extra passes.
Get it, Castle. Still an 8-point lead for the Lapel Bulldogs. We're back out of our man. Just manned that one possession, looks like. Lob to Richardson. He got it. I don't know if you'd call that an Aishin thing or a True thing on that. possession. Blattner misses. Richardson gets the rebound.
Blattner had
a good look over Huber.
Yeah, he did.
That's what we were talking about, getting it into AJ earlier. And AJ's going to get Castle, and Schroep's going to get Cherry. 10-point lead for Lapel here. Let's whittle this down, get it into the 4 to 5 range. Here we have 2:45 left in the quarter.
Yeah, we don't need a deficit greater than 10 going into the fourth quarter.
Well, it didn't hurt Lapel's JV too much.
That's true. Schroep had the 3, takes the 2 instead.
Long 2, got it. Skylar Schroep on the board.
Now 6 different Royals in the scoring column. 6 for the Bulldogs as well.
I'm glad that Schroep's shooting a little more. Makes me feel better that when he looks to score a little bit.
Yeah, if he has the room, he's not
a bad shooter.
Right. And his older sister wasn't a bad shooter either.
His middle sister wasn't bad. She was just hurt all the time.
That's true. Yeah. It's that track. Those track athletes.
Yeah.
Getting hurt in the legs.
I think it was the cross country, not the track. That we'll blame cross country.
That works.
Get it? Good. Squeeze. One of the Lapel fans here is, we're going to call carry on Addison. Lapel fans didn't like that sequence there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think a few select fans are wanting to see more passing. They don't want a whole lot of up and down action where there's only one pass and one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, of course, it's a fast break layup.
I'm going to call a foul on Meggie. Trying to defend Richardson there. That's 2 on AJ. Ooh, Blattner to deflection, but Bloom gets the ball anyway.
We'll switch over to man.
Yep.
Mismatch with Richardson and Lyons.
Yeah, we didn't have any backside help at all. You know, AJ's only about 6 foot on a good day, and Richardson's 6'5". True long 3, no good. And he's not been close from 3 tonight. Don't get a stupid foul here, Addison.
The younger Schroep on Lyons.
You still have AJ fronting Richardson there, and
Scrub. Yeah, he traveled. Yeah, it's a good call. Just a little stutter in the feet, and that's what got the call.
AJ's fronting Richardson, and we've got to be aware of that and help him out on the backside.
Yeah, there's a matchup there with Maggie on Richardson, and then Scott had the mismatch because he had Blattner on him.
Yeah.
Luckily, though, he traveled.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of good matchups here for us if we go man, but we need to make sure we know what's going on. Schroep in the lane, no good. Lyons with the 3/4 court shot, missed it. That's the end of 3 quarters. Score, Lapel 43, Eastern Hancock 33. We said we didn't want to go into this quarter with a 10-point deficit, but we weren't able to chip away at that at all. This will be a good time to see our cheer block get into it.
Yeah.
They've been sitting down most of the night. We need to get them into it.
Well, we don't got our leader over there. We don't have Russell Locker.
Where's he at? He was at school today.
I don't know where he's at. So here we go. Royals will start off with the ball down 10. 8 minutes to use here to chip away at this lead.
And again, there's no hurry at this. We tend to get in a hurry, and, you know, if somebody hits a shot, we always try to match it, and that's usually when we're at our worst. Blattner almost didn't handle that. Good ball movement. Good, Addison.
By True. Euro step, weaved right past him. Put it off the glass, nice.
Pulls us within 8.
True in double figures, he has 13. That's the highest for the Royals.
Lapel's content just to throw it around the arc here. Eastern sitting back in their 2-3 zone. Ooh, Bloom thought about the 3 from the wing. Get it inside to Preston Scott. Scott spinning, puts it up. No good. True with the rebound. Good block out by A.J. Meggie.
True tried to do it all by himself, but it didn't work.
Ran into too much traffic. Schroep, good D, but Lyons still puts it up and over him. Yeah, Addison almost dribbled through the entire team there, and I think it was the 5th guy that poked it away. Meggie, deep. Called it a 2. Both refs, neither ref paid any attention. They looked at each other and were like, I don't know what that was. Good block there by Addison True and Jacob Eischen, kind of tag teaming that on Richardson. Oh, Blattner traveled. Castle's going to come in and get Addison here. We're within 8. We just can't waste possessions.
That's right.
That's all it is. Can't have wasted possessions. And I think that's why Spalding right now just took Addison out to talk to him about pushing it and trying to take it against 5 guys at once. Because that was a wasted possession. And Addison will go right back in. It's just a matter of time.
Cherry comes in.
Get Schroep. Schroep, who's played pretty well here.
Yeah, Schroep has put in some good minutes.
This is one of the better games he's played, at least offensively.
Looks like there's some moisture, I'm guessing, in the paint. They wipe that off, and now we're ready to go again.
Lapel gets it in. Lions being patient up top around the circle with it. Preston Scott goes up hard and hits a shot.
Scott just had too much room to be able to maneuver and get close to the hoop, and we don't have the size to go up and match that.
Castle 3, no good. Follow your shot, Tyler.
Would have been huge.
Under 5 minutes to go here.
Still, it's no time to panic. If there's 3 minutes left, we shouldn't be panicking. We just can't, like you said, we can't waste possessions, and it starts right here on the defensive side.
We're going to have to switch to man here.
Yeah, and that's
I think
what
we just
did.
did. Yeah, we just did. And really, we can play aggressive. They have not As Richardson hits another one. They have not called a ticky-tack game. They've let them play, so we've got to be extra aggressive. Blattner 3. Knocks it down. Tyler Blattner.
And a good timeout for Coach Spalding.
Yes. Still, we're halfway through the fourth quarter. They've hit 10 threes and 9 twos. We've hit 7 threes and 9 twos.
It's not terrible. It's pretty balanced, although, normally you're going to see more two-pointers than threes. But for the Royals, sometimes that's the other way around. As much as we shoot from behind the arc, and we've gotten good looks, we really have. We just have to start playing better on this defensive side. And I think really it's Lapel's size that's killed us. And Peyton Gray is now in the game for the Royals.
But even at that, you still have the 6'5" Richardson on the.
And you have Bloom, who
6 foot Maggie.
You have Bloom, who Peyton Gray is guarding, who's out on the 3-point line.
Cherry hits Richardson on the head and picks up his third. And Richardson's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, I think I would switch Bloom and Richardson there. Although Bloom is listed as 6'4.5", and Richardson's listed as 6'5". Just the first. And the second. So a good foul there by Duncan. Cherry, 3 from straight ahead, no good. Rebound Lions. 3:30 to go here.
Richardson and Maggie are really working hard down there. Richardson wants it bad, but now he's getting
They're just not looking to get it to him. There you go. Good hustle by True leads to Lapel turnover. Blattner is going to get
Gray. Coach Spalding has lost his voice.
Yeah, he's had the flu, and I was talking to him today, and he didn't sound good.
Maggie has a mismatch with the smaller Huber on him.
True's 3, no good. Preston Scott with the rebound. Nobody put a body into Scott. We're under 3 minutes. We're still down 9 here.
True hasn't been feeling it from out there the whole game.
No. Oh, Blattner with the deflection. I thought he had that steal clean.
The Royals have done that a lot where the ball handler, once he gets over half court, they send the top 2 guys in the zone right after him.
Yeah.
Try to cause some havoc and maybe lead to a bad pass.
That quick trap play. Lyons pulls up for 3, misses it. Rebound True. Castle drives. Oh, almost got the basket, but does get the foul. Foul's on 40, Bloom.
Castle had a good eye there. He saw the opening in the lane and he took it.
Tyler Castle hits the first. Brings the Royals to within 8. And the second. Make it a 7-point game. Royals going to press. Huber's fouled by Cherry. I don't think Cherry was trying to there, but That's 4 now on Duncan. And he's one of your better three-point shooters, so you don't want him fouling out right now. I don't think you want Schroep on Bloom. I don't think you want Schroep on Scott either, though.
Schroep is going to have to find his way to Cass with the steal.
Picks the pocket of the Lions. Oh, man. Addison True almost poked that out clean from Huber.
Castle was right there ready to throw it down to Addison
Oh,
True.
yes, he was.
But they're going to give the foul to True. That's just his first, so no biggie there.
Castle with I know it was a layup, but he's almost allergic to shooting twos. He doesn't like to shoot from inside the arc.
That is the 7th foul, though. Lapel only with 2.
Mm-hmm. So 1-1 for Huber. Makes the first. Pushes the lead back up to 6. Makes the second. 7-point lead. Blattner 3, no good. That did not hit that wire. They hit the backboard and bounced back out. Did you see that?
I didn't think it hit the wire either.
No, it hit the rim and then bounced up and bounced off the backboard. Because the wire's not moving. I've seen that wire get hit 100 times. When it gets hit, it shakes for an hour.
No one on the floor is complaining it, but yeah, I don't think it hit it either.
No.
Still, no need to hurry. You just have to have good defensive output.
Good deflection by Schroep. Royals down 7, and Coach Jimmy Howe's going to take a timeout here.
Cavaliers lead the Pacers 73-60 at halftime.
That's not good.
No. That game is in Cleveland.
Take there leads to a blocking call on Huber. True's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. That's short on the first one. It's the second. 8-point lead for Lapel, minute 40 to go. Lions was trying to call a timeout. And instead they call a push on.
Yeah, Lions was just standing there waiting for the timeout to call, and
the ref called a foul on Tyler Castle. Interesting.
Yep. Lions puts the first one in.
And the second. Minute 35, we're down by 10. Nagy takes it.
Coach Spalding quick to call a timeout.
This is where we're in trouble, though. We only have one timeout left, so we can only stop the clock. You know, if they make a or if we make a shot, we can only stop it one more time here. So this is where having used up all of our timeouts has hurt us. We're down 8, about a minute left. I really think this is the first game we've seen where I feel like their size made the difference.
Yeah.
And we're not a small team. I mean, Cherry's long, Aishan's long, Gray's long, but I felt like their size was the difference in this game.
And along with their size is their athleticism. And when we have guys like Peyton Gray and Duncan Cherry, they're not necessarily athletic, so they're not going to be able to move with the guys that Lapel has, like Richardson and Scott. So that's what's made the difference is Scott and Richardson being athletic down low, and it's gave us fits because, you know, we usually have the smaller lineup out there, and then maybe a big guy is out there like Aishan or Gray. As of right now, we're going small.
Yeah, see, our athletic players are 5'10", 5'11". Their athletic guys are 6'2", 6'4". I think that's made the difference. Fouls on Meggie. And that's going to put Lions to the line to shoot 1-1 still. Cherry comes back in for Schroep. Hits the first. Got a foul. I recall Preston Scott was riding him there.
It's not a terrible foul. Lapel only has 4, so
yeah.
Not that they need to use them up.
No.
But if there's a foul committed, it's no problem.
Castle catch and shoot from the corner, short. Scott with the rebound. Nice poke away by True, steal by Castle, and layup by Addison True. Now we get a foul on Addison.
That's 10, so now the double bonus is in effect. Lions, though, when he gets at the line, it's been automatic so far.
Mm-hmm. The Lions has hit 6 free throws in a row here for Lapel. True pulls up from way outside and airballs it. Richardson with the rebound. Didn't he dribble when he got the... I thought he dribbled when he got the rebound.
Yeah, Royals look like they let this one slip away, and you can read it on all of their faces.
I mean, we got it close there in the second quarter and at halftime, but I felt like Lapel has been in control of this game. You know, we had a short lead there in the second quarter, but this is a good basketball team. Richardson hits the second. Maggie pull up 3. No good. Rebound Richardson.
And that should about do it.
Yep. 4 fouls on Addison True now.
And we had a lot of time to work with when it was around a minute and a half, and the lead was only 8 or 9. But
we just can't hit a shot.
We just couldn't hit a shot.
You got to be able to hit those threes. Richardson knocks down the first. And the second. Cherry, awkward looking three. No good. Rebound, Maggie puts it back up and in. Don't foul here, guys. We're not. Play good D, but don't foul.
Or foul.
Maggie with his fourth. We'll put Huber at the line. Huber's got 11 points for this evening, including 3 threes. He hit 3 in a row there in the first half. Swishes the free throw. He's a good-looking kid for a sophomore.
Yeah, he is.
Missed the second, though. Richardson with the steal, and that ought to do it. Richardson's going to dunk it at the buzzer just for good measure and just to add 2 more points. So the final score here from Eastern Hancock, the Royals, they just ran it off the scoreboard. What did we lose by? Was that 49 to 63?
I believe it was
48. 51 to 63.
Although I'm not sure if they added the 2-point bucket from Richardson at the end, so it could be 65, although it could also be 61 if I missed that they added it at the end. So,
well, we have for the Bulldogs, Carson Huber had 12, Austin Lyons 21, Caleb Bloom 9, Preston Scott 7, and Luke Richardson 16. For the Royals, Skylar Schroep had 2, Tyler Blattner 6, Duncan Cherry 6, and then 3 Royals in double figures, Castle with 10, Meggie with 11, True with 16. Tough loss, but these are the kind of games, I mean, Lapel's a good basketball team. They really are. These are the kind of games that are going to help you out for the tournament. And we've got a good stretch coming up here. We've got Triton Central coming up in about a week. It's a sectional opponent. So we got to get prepared and use this as a way to get better. So thanks for stopping by tonight. Unfortunately, we leave you with a loss, but we'll be back next week.